Mary was come where Jesus was, and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying unto him, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. When Jesus therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews also weeping which came with her, he groaned in the spirit and was troubled, and said, Where have ye laid him? They said unto him, Lord, come and see. Jesus wept. Then said the Jews, Behold how he loved him. Jesus wept is known as the shortest verse in the Bible. I have used Jesus wept as the subject matter of my treatise today, because as I watched CNN this morning and saw the carnage unfolding in Ukraine, I wondered how God felt. This once peaceful nation with a peaceful people is at war because a bully neighbor doesn't agree with their choice of friends. And so, Russia is raining bombs and missiles on the weak. Something else that bothers me about this war is how we all look the other way and pretend that all is normal. Even those nations who support Ukraine choose to support them from afar because they don't want war in their own nations. The same nations whose friendship Ukraine sought are reluctant to go to war for Ukraine. Ukraine is also happening here in our backyard. Northern Nigeria has been at war for years. Millions have been displaced. Tens of thousands have been killed. Thousands in captivity. And those of us in safer parts of Nigeria don't seem to care. Have you ever imagined what it must feel like to have lost loved ones, your home and all your property, and now live at the mercy of the government and charitable organizations in a nation that's not charitable? Just for 1 second, imagine what it must feel like to have loved ones in the den of kidnappers right now. This is the reality of many people today, and they are in it all by themselves. What of those who have a terminal illness? Those who have died because they can't afford 5,000 naira medicine? In all this, the biggest pain people in such situations feel is that, but I know this person who can help me. Why didn't he or she help me? My brother or sister could have done something, but they chose to abandon me. My friends and neighbors turned their backs on me. The North feels abandoned by the rest of Nigeria. Those in IDP camps are wondering if they did something wrong to the rest of us. Those in Southeast Nigeria are wondering why someone won't speak up for them, because if they speak, they could be killed. Ukraine is all around us. A feeling of being abandoned by those who can help, but won't for reasons best known to them. A feeling of despair, disillusion, helplessness and hopelessness. Yet, you can see the sun from afar. This is how Mary, Martha and Lazarus felt when Lazarus took ill. They not only knew Jesus, but they knew he loved them. They also knew that he had the ability to heal their brother, so wondered at the delay. When is he going to show up? They wondered as Lazarus got worse. When is America going to join this war? Ukrainians wonder as more people die every day. Then Lazarus died and their hearts were broken. Then you were evicted by your landlord when you know people who could have helped you. Then you were kicked out of school because you lost your parents and nobody to pay your fees. Then you were raped and the police did nothing because you are a nobody. Do you know that feeling when you feel betrayed by everyone? You feel the world is against you for no reason. You feel they can help, but they won't help. And then, when the worst has happened, they now come around you saying, sorry, I feel your pain. Sorry, I know how you feel. They now sympathize with you and you look at them knowing they could have helped. This is how Mary and Martha felt when Jesus wept. Why weep when you could have come a few days ago? But out of respect, they said nothing. There are some of us who will have insulted him. Please go away with your crocodile tears, we will say. Please leave my house, we will say. But Mary and Martha couldn't have said this because Yehoshua didn't even come to their house. They had to go and meet him on the road and trust women They couldn't hold their mouth. They said, "If you had been here, our brother wouldn't have died." Then Mary broke down and wept. Imagine the tears of sorrow that her brother had died, mixed with tears of heartbreak that Jesus had failed her. Her tears moved him, and he wept. So as I pondered on what I saw happening in Ukraine, as I look at the suffering all around me, as I see people feeling betrayed, angry that the world has abandoned them, and heartbroken that God has failed them, I now remember that Jesus wept because he felt their pain. He not only wept, he brought Lazarus back to life. That same Jesus who wept for Lazarus still weeps for us today. He feels our pain. He knows what we are going through, and he sees all things. Just the way he brought Lazarus back to life, that's the same way he will resolve your situation. You might feel God is too late, but I want you to know today that time and seasons are in his hands, and it is never too late with God. As he weeps for Ukraine, as he weeps for Nigeria, as he weeps for you and I, he is right on time. He is the only friend who will never abandon you. God is here, and he is right on time. God bless you all.